Hey guys, this is Chris from Offshore Secrets, and in this video I want to address one of the most common questions when it comes to operating a US LLC as a non-resident, which is, what are my tax obligations? Do I have to pay taxes in the United States when I use my US business, when I even have US customers, when I do Amazon FBA dropshipping? I'm going to address these questions now. It is quite clear. A US LLC owned by a non-resident, by just one member, and this could be a natural person like you and me, but this could also be a legal person like an offshore company. When the company is owned by a single non-resident, it is per default considered a disregarded entity, meaning it doesn't get treated by the IRS as its own entity for tax reasons, but the tax liabilities, the tax obligations are being passed through to the respective owners. And as long as you are not engaged in trade or business in the United States, this is a very specific term, you don't have to pay taxes in the United States. And this relates to income tax, this relates to sales tax, this relates to federal tax, state tax. As long as you don't have any business or trade in the United States, you don't have to pay taxes. Now, what qualifies you to have a trade or business in the United States? So-called EDBUS. Now, in order for you to be considered EDBUS, there are certain criteria that you need to have. Number one is you need to have at least one dependent agent. A dependent agent is a person or a company that works almost exclusively for you. So if you have an employee that handles maybe sales calls for you in the United States, that would be considered a dependent agent, and now you are engaged in trade or business in the United States, and now all of a sudden you become tax liable in the United States. When you do Amazon FBA, for example, and you have someone, like you ship your products to Amazon and they store them and they send them. Now Amazon is doing something for you, is providing services to you, but Amazon is not considered a dependent agent because they're not working exclusively for you. They have millions of customers that they provide services for. So they're considered an independent agent and don't qualify you to be tax liable. Now, if you have someone working for you that only does administrative tasks, that's also not considered a dependent agent, because a dependent agent has to further your business, and administrative tasks don't fall under that category. This is pretty much the whole thing. If you don't have anyone working for you directly, almost exclusively for you, if you're just using services, if you're using service providers in the United States, then you will not be tax liable with your US LLC as a non-resident. I hope this video helped you out. If you have any questions related to a US LLC, if you want to incorporate one, or if you're not quite sure if it's the best idea for your business model or for your residency situation, then get in touch. There is a link below this video in the description where you can book a consultation with me and I can answer those questions for you. Otherwise, subscribe to this channel for more videos like this, and I hope to see you guys in the future. Take care.